Superstar DJs. Here we go. Good evening, everybody. How are we on this Friday afternoon, evening? And if I don't see
melting.
you... melting, yeah.
That's how I'm doing. We're melting.
Ooh.
I like a pool. There's like a pool going on in my pants.
That's TMI, buddy. TMI.
Sorry.
Hey, Jen. How are you?
Hi, Jen.
Hope you are not quite so melty as we are at the moment. Yeah, it's Scorchio.
Scorchio, record-breaking temperatures right now in the UK. It's crazy.
Yes. So,
I think we've broken the record from 1975, and there's not many of us that can remember that, is there?
I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
But I can. Yeah.
Oh dear. So, as you can see, the rain is just about petering out here on Courtright Line. We are 1st of October. Evening, Eamon. Yeah,
Evening,
roasting here as well.
Feeling
It's
hot.
something like that. It's 33.8 degrees here in my home office, and it got up to 35 earlier this afternoon, and yeah, I am Scorchio. But let's get the show on the road. So
Let's do some farming.
let's do some farming. As you can see, our big field keep on turning, is ready for harvest. Our corn is finally ready, so we will get the corn header out.
Now, just remind me, because many episodes ago, this is the field that I planted incorrectly, correct?
Yes, we were going to do soybeans, and I'm going to hit that post, aren't I?
You are. And I had a skill issue, and you just had a gill issue. So, yeah, started this off well, haven't we?
You see, I haven't got the little line-up lines on my reversing camera like I do on my car. There we go.
Even with them reversing lines, I don't quite get it straight all the time, you know? Not first time.
Yes, we are... Whilst Andian starts the corn harvest... There you go.
Thank you.
Why are you crouching? Did you wet yourself?
Hey? Am I
It looks
crouching?
like you're crouching.
No, it's just the way I walk. It's my back.
Oh, is that what it is?
Apparently.
Yes, so don't forget to detach the header behind you. There we go. So whilst Andian starts on the corn harvest...
Can't get the angle I want to see what's going on. Let's go into cab. There we go.
Do you need me to pull it forward a bit?
No, I've got it.
Right, okay. Pull this trailer out of the way. I will go and do our monthly chores. So we have all of our cows. We have the full... Can't do in cab. We have our full barn of cows. So we are up to full production now. Are you going? You're not going?
I'm just setting up. Bear with. Careful.
So we will be selling a load of milk, selling our dairy produce, and we will be showing you what has changed since you were here last time. We've invested, if you notice in the top right hand corner, we had a bit of an investment. We did a load of contracts. As always on these Forex maps, the contract values are significant. So first things first, we will send our milk tanker on its way. Oh, that needs a wash, doesn't it? Barely see the logo.
Having a slight issue here. I'm not getting the lines for the helping guideline thing.
Did you turn them on in your press and hold H? Yeah, show lines is on.
Where are they then?
Just stop what you're doing and just kind of go to the left or right. Because if you've got the mod on, because you've got the mod that turns them off after you've gone so far down the line.
Yeah,
So
I couldn't even start with them before they finished. I was like, well, I just trusted it. It's following them, but it's like I don't know that it is because I can't see it. Bit
well, you should hear the ping in your ear.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yes, so we have all of our cows, so we are now producing lots of milk. As you can see, our dairy is at full strength, and we are making a lot more than we can ever use. So we will take a trip down to the dairy. We did kind of say that we would sell our fresh produce on a daily basis. We're on 2-day months here in October.
Do we want a straw swathe with this?
No, we don't.
Good. Because I'm not.
Primarily because I think we've got about 2.5 million litres of... I can't
Cow
sell... straw. Yeah, I've got 2 million litres of straw in bales already, so I don't think we need any more right at this moment. And as this is the penultimate episode, even if we did, we've still got plenty to be going on at in the time that we've got left in the series. That is right. You heard
episode.
That?
We got to the end already.
Yes. We are nearly there. Not quite where we originally envisaged it. I had kind of originally hoped to own the map, but that soon became obvious to a first-time streamer that trying to own 68 million or whatever it is for that I needed to buy all of the plots on this land was just never going to happen. I think that was a bit ambitious.
Well, there is an easy solution to that.
Well, yeah, I could easily dev it in, but that kind of defeats the streamer's perspective. But
get a loan and buy it all. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yeah, I now own it, and I'm gonna be paying $1 million a month in interest. Now, is that? Oh no, that bus is going that way. That. Oh, wow! NPC traffic that didn't decide to cut me up. That's a first. But yes, if you notice on the left-hand side, we've had a bit of construction. So those of you that are aware, we've decided to do Mrs. Gill's bakery. So we now have a plot of land that is securely fenced off for building, and we have started with the we've got the greenhouses behind, which is great. We are producing strawberries, which are needed for Mrs. Gill's cakes.
Nom nom nom.
That is just about everything. The only thing we haven't got is sugar, because obviously here in Ontario, they don't grow sugar. But I happen to have found somebody that's growing... Oh, you're nearly full.
Yep.
Alright, okay. Let's... Oops, no. Wrong button. There we go. Send that on its way.
As we say in our household, we're nearly flup.
Flap.
Flup is the word.
No, it's so in the game the rain actually stops on the hour. So if you notice in the top right of my screen, it does actually say sunshine, but actually the animation doesn't finish until 20 past the hour. So we are actually in a non-rainy part, even though it's showing rain, which kind of always it's same with sun up and sunset. It always kind of peaks over at about 20 past the hour.
I hadn't noticed that.
How's it coming, boss?
No problem. No problem.
At least you've nicely parked it between two trees, so I can actually get the trailer
Very
in.
considerate hand.
Oh, you've been serious?
Very, very. Yeah. Very experienced.
Yep. That's one word for it. The fact that you've missed these corners as you've turned. There's
I'll
some
get them
milk
later.
being sold.
I haven't got lines. I have to wing it.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
Something like that. Oops.
You've stopped the bus.
Sorry, Mr.
Poor
Boos.
school kids. Those school kids are not going to get to school on time now.
There's no kids on it. It's an empty bus.
That's spooky.
Yeah. Overtaken by a postie van.
Hmm.
And there goes you, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Andy in the case and Andy and the AI worker going in the other direction.
I've got a duplicate.
We managed to clone you.
Incredible.
We'll start calling you Dolly.
Is that because of my good looks?
No, it's because you're a sheep.
Oh. Because I'm you.
Yep. Well, it is the name of the farm.
Are you mad?
Are you mad? Definitely. I'm not quite sure this auto drive will reverse up and load, but we can give it a go.
Are we doing mainly grains next time? Have we sort of thought about that? Is that something we're going to look at doing? Just grain, or is it we doing other things, or are we talking about it or not talking about it?
You just want to tease everybody, don't you?
I am. Yeah, you're right. I am. I know what we're doing.
Evening Welsh, evening Rion, how are you doing?
Evening Welsh, evening Rion.
The apprentice
Will become the master. Actually, he already is the master. He's already better than Welsh at picking up all of the straggly bits. You can always tell when Rion's done a field because there's no missed bits.
Yeah, a bit like when I do it.
A bit like when you do it, yeah. Must be an old man thing. Yes, so I don't know how much to give away. At the moment,
Give nothing away.
nothing
Let
away.
them sweat like I am.
Nobody sweats like you.
Tell me about it. I think I've broken my own record today. I can feel it trickling down my back. It's not nice.
That's
There's a
not
limit for
kind of
everybody.
that's not the view we want. So we are going south of the border. Map. You'll have to wait and see.
So's my trickle. Sorry, that was there to be taken.
This is supposed to be a PG. Well, it is a PG stream, I suppose.
I'm being very PG. I've not mentioned you sitting there in your underpants while streaming, have I?
Captain Underpants is a cartoon character. He's my
Based on
superhero.
real life.
Oh dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have my trousers on today.
We are doing something new, something very different. Not too different. There are other people out there.
It's farming.
It's farming. Yeah. Okay. No, we are doing a collaboration with Eamon. As you know, both of us did a series based on Courtright Line, and we talked about it, and we decided to do a live stream series with us both on the same server. So it will be the three of us.
Courtright Line 2, Electric Boogaloo. I just
no.
That was good. No, okay.
So yes, we will be doing a stream, a collaboration series, and it's going to be slightly different because we both kind of did mainly grain with a bit of animals. This is going to be a pure, well, a majoritively animal farm.
Yep, we're farming parrots.
Well, I was thinking bacon and eggs, so pigs and chickens, so...
Oh. Did I get outvoted?
If you can find a parrot mod...
I know someone who can make one. An X, where are you? Farming parrots. Or budgies, I don't mind which.
Well, there is... If you go on the new... I think it's the new Saxlingham map, you can actually do rabbits. I think it's got rabbits in it.
Yeah.
So yes. So yeah, we will be doing a primarily animal farm. Not the animal farm. We haven't got a pig called Nelson.
Not yet.
Not yet. So yeah, something a little different. Something none of us have actually done before. I mean, we've got some cattle on here, but it's primarily as a second source of income. Let's indicate and pull over.
92%.
Well, if you give me a second to get round this corner. So yeah, you can see the gate to the construction yard. Mrs. Gill's cafe will be coming soon. Probably before the next stream, which will be in 2 weeks, which will be the final stream when we finally get the cafe up and running. We've got, as you can see, we've got loads of strawberries here. Why has it put them that way? It's put everything else widthways, and then it's put the strawberry pallets lengthways, and yeah, made a mess of them. So we will get the cafe open for the next episode, and yeah, get some sugar in. We've got loads of flour. So you can see we're making loads of butter, eggs, milk, everything that we need. It's not doing a right good job of stacking them. And corn. More corn than... Oh, do you need an unload?
I do, yes. I'm sitting here flashing. Behave.
I said nothing.
No, it's all them out there. They're thinking it.
Well, we all know that they've got friends in low places.
Still raining where I am, and it's still washing my windows because the wipers keep going.
Yeah, it should stop about now. As I say, it's usually about the 20 past the hour. mark.
Okay.
All right, it's 21 minutes past the hour, making a liar out of me. It's heat that's getting to us. Yes, definitely, Eamon.
It's cracking though, actually. You can't complain. I mean, this is fantastic weather for a summer. It's just a bit too cracking, but it's...
Well, I was speaking to my former boss, who's based in Barcelona, and he was saying that it's actually hotter here than it is there. Oops.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, been watching the map, the heat map of Europe, and France have been absolutely dying with the heat for the last couple, 3 days. There's super extreme heat over there. I don't want to be living in France at the moment. Just about bear it in the UK.
Well, I wouldn't really want to live in France. Where's my tractor? Oh, there it is. Hidden under that icon. There we go. Enter that vehicle. Ugh. All right, let's do unload side.
He didn't mean that, all our French viewer.
If a French viewer would like to write in and respond, I'll be quite happy to have the comments. Thank you very much. Wow. Warmer this week here than in Dubai. I don't Dubai that for a minute.
I'll buy that for $1. No, don't do that. That ruins the whole... Okay.
Those strawberries are a bit hanging on for dear life. But let's get these showing the road. Anything? Oop, yep, there's a car. No, there's not. That's why I've got this pick up the front loader thing for. It's to push cars out of the way. Really can't drive backwards. There we go. So yes, we'll get the last of the greenhouses in. We've got plenty of cash now. And get Mrs.
How many
Gills.
you have in total? Greenhouses.
Greenhouses, we've got 6 at the moment for strawberries, and we'll have another 6 for sugar beet once I get them in.
Okay. Sugar beet and greenhouses. That's just so alien to me, living where I live.
I know.
Sugar beet land.
Well, I think, aren't we on a similar latitude to Canada?
Yeah. I'll say that as if I know what I'm talking about.
I believe we are. Because the only reason that we don't get the winters like they do is because we're of the Gulfy stream. Allegedly, he says. Not quite sure what he's on about, but believes he's heard that before.
It's a warm current of water that comes up from the south and spreads across the bottom of the UK.
Does it raise the temperature then?
It does raise in the temperature.
Wow, that's not bad. 50k for that produce. It's not bad for a single day's worth of produce.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm at 53.
Okay. I'm heading back now.
Is anybody going to the seaside at the weekend, or going out for a walk around the country, or in the woods, or is everybody staying inside and keeping the curtains and windows shut? How are we doing? How are we dealing with this?
I think the temperature, actually up here, I think the temperature's going to drop.
Sunday, I think, isn't it? supposed to have a blinding day tomorrow, I think, for where we are, and then it's going to drop on Sunday. I mean, it doesn't say it's going to drop terribly.
Yeah, so peak today was 35. Peak tomorrow is 28, and peak on Sunday is 22. So
It is dropping off then.
and then Monday, Tuesday 22, Wednesday 24, Thursday 22. So
Here's a trick. Here's a trick for all you gentlemen out there that I learnt from a friend of mine who used to work and live in Cyprus. He used to go to work, and when he came home, which was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because they used to start really early, he would go to the freezer and take out a pair of underpants and put them on. And he said it's the best feeling ever. So, try that one. Put your Y fronts in the freezer if your wife lets you, and then when you get home, slip into a cool pair of Y fronts, and you can thank me later.
no, that's just. I need mind bleach now. That's me imagining you in a pair of frozen Y-fronts.
True story. True story. Cross my heart. %92%.
Well, you'll have to wait until I get back.
Okay.
I'm literally just passing the edge of the farmland now, so I just need to pull in and park up. That's park up, not parkour.
Okay.
So yes, there you go. We will be moving south of the border. Still going to keep the map a surprise with Eamon and Andian. But we have a bit of a break coming up over the start of the summer. So we will be starting, I think it's the Friday the 7th of August, I think I said.
Okay.
Something like that. There will be things going on the channel. But we just need to align calendars, and then we'll be back onto the 2-week schedule that we've all... From farming content, anyway. We will be streaming every Friday, doing different things as we like to do. I'm really enjoying Subnautica 2 that we're doing, although I've got a horrible feeling that we are getting close to the end of the content with that. Because I think somebody said there was only about... I think there was only about 20 hours. Although I think we've done... I don't think we've done 20 hours, but we seem to be in towards where a normal stopping point would be from the game. If you haven't watched it, or if you don't want to watch it, I'm not going to spoil it and tell you where we are. But yeah, we seem to be getting to a point where we keep hitting the edge of the map. So
what do you think of the story and the gameplay and everything of it then, Gil?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think, there we go. There you go, 9:30. So the rain actually stopped at 9 o'clock, and 9:30 it...
stopped in the animation, yeah.
It stops the animation. Yeah, I think I might like to do it off stream, because I think a lot of the... Because the voiceover doesn't always match the text that it's showing you. The voices say something different to the text that's on the... when you speak to Noah, I have noticed.
Yeah, just
and
slightly,
I think,
yeah, there's 1 or 2 words, yeah.
Because where it says, oh, she says, like when they're talking about the colonists said X, Y, and Z, but the voice actually says something different. And I get the feeling that that is on purpose. You can move forward if you want, and I'll track. Yeah, so I get the feeling that that's on purpose. So I don't know whether that how much that affects the story. because there are some distinct differences between what Noah's reporting and what is actually being said. I think that's by design.
They'll tweak things, obviously. Yeah.
But being on stream, when we've had a number of voiceovers, a number of Noah interactions, I haven't necessarily waited around for all of the comments to be made.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I've missed bits, is the point I'm trying to make.
And I feel like as a multiplayer, I mean, we know it's all early access, there's going to be things they haven't quite got right yet. But it's pretty slick right now as a game to play. I would
definitely
say as a
recommend it to
multiplayer,
anybody that's played the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know whether the storyline differs or anything differs when you play it single player versus multiplayer.
I don't think 100% of the time when you trigger a Noah, I get to hear what's going on. As multiplayer, it's literally just coming through to you.
Yeah.
Which is obviously something they'll fix, I think. But you know, it's something you expect if you're playing a multiplayer. If somebody gets a story advancement, everybody should get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, little things like that are the only real things that I've noticed that are glitchy or not quite there yet. Not even glitchy, just not right there yet. But it runs smooth, it looks great, and it's a good game to little play. You know, you can build everything you want to build, and the monsters are bloody terrifying. Enjoy it.
Yeah, really enjoying it. I say I'll be a bit. I will be. I'll be a little sad when it comes to an end because yeah, I have enjoyed it.
Yeah, but that's good though in a way because you can come back to it later when they do release the next bits, and we can revisit and you know see what's next. New chapter, you know. Good.
Definitely.
It's kind of cool as a streamer that does you know varied stuff because you can go and play something else for a little bit and not be missing out on what's really going on in that game. So actually, it works quite well for us.
Yeah. We shall have to have a look around and see what's out and about.
I'm sure there'll be something.
Right, let me go see what the truck's doing. It seems to be round. Yeah. I'll just reverse this up. There we go, that's that, and then where is my... I think you only put one headland on, didn't you?
I did. I'm thinking about just running to the end here and running up, so I've got my pipe out.
Yeah.
No, I mean run to the end and go up the up the horizontal.
Is it worth getting out and see if you can get your lines back?
Lines. I'll give it
or
a
what you
try.
might be able to do is, I think, dropping the header will reset it.
Could do that. Okay. Give it all a try.
But
see
you'll
what
need to
happens.
go round the corner and then catch up the line up that far side. Because you've got that little sticky out bit, haven't you? Towards the road.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a bit rough.
What was? What was?
Clanging with the header like that.
Still no lines.
Want me to try? Nice. Yeah, I could see the line straight away.
Ooh.
You won't see it while you're not in something with a cutter.
Well, that sucks.
So yeah, I'll have to see what comes next. New game on alternate weeks. I mean, we could always go back to Star Rupture for a bit because they've released some updates.
Very true. Nothing wrong with that game.
And what are you doing? You want in?
I want my harvester back. Thank you.
You might want to put your pipe in before you clatter it on a tree.
Very true.
I've been playing on the in my solo game. I've been playing on the Dakota 16X map, and just finished a 6-hour harvest on a 450-acre field.
Wow. Wow.
Took 2 harvesters with a 15.2 meter header. 6 hours. That's 6 real
Crazy.
hours. That's on course play.
Yeah, that is nuts.
And I don't know if I can get in before the tree. Oh, we can get a bit out.
I only got 6%. There you are. You're done.
But yeah, I mean, the biggest field on here, I think, is 100 acres. Oh, 250 acres. Field 30 is 252 acres. So yeah, it's nearly twice that.
That's mental.
Yeah. And you know the simple inspector thing in the bottom left-hand corner that tells you details on all of your trucks and things that are on course play. I have to turn that off, otherwise my frame rate dies. Right, while you turn around and come back down that line, I'm going to go empty this.
Yeah, fair dues.
Because I'm at 90%. and I can be there. I can likely be there and back before you need unloading. But yeah, it's
I think
it's
you probably could be.
It's certainly. I mean, I have a. All right, it's a 10th generation Intel i7, and I'm using the high texture mod that allows you to unlock. I think I was talking to you about this recently. There's a mod that allows you to unlock your 8 Farming Simulator by default and use 4 gig of video graphics, and this allows you to unlock the other up to 8. So I've got that on, and
what difference have you noticed?
Other than it runs at about 30 frames a second, and it's well, if you think that a 4x is 4 times the big of a normal map, and a 16x is 4 times as big as this map, it is huge. It's literally.
But, I mean, on screen, you're literally seeing.
No. On screen, I don't see any difference on screen. I'll be honest. But yeah, I've not tried it with and without and compared the difference, because typically I have everything set reasonably high. I think I have it set to the highest. But I have an older card. I have a 3080, I think it is.
Yeah,
so
your black and white cathode ray screen doesn't really show any difference, does it really?
Just because I've not got a HDR screen like you have. Well, not on me desktop anyway.
HDR.
Thought you had a HDR monitor.
It's 2K, but I don't know if it's got NVIDIA G-Sync and stuff. But I mean, I don't know if it's got. I mean, the HDR is a little bit naff. Anyway, I think.
Well,
it possibly does have it. I just don't use it.
Yeah, my gaming laptop has a HDR screen, and you can tell the bright colour difference with between the two games, and that is a 2K screen. It's an 18.2-inch gaming laptop. So
is it no LED as well, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. Then the blacks will be so nice.
But yeah, that's got a 5070 in it, I think it. So.
Yeah. What's the matter? Couldn't you afford the 5090? Hey? Couldn't you sell the wife's arm or something?
Well, no, it was when the wife says, I want one as well, so it was having to buy 2 that was the problem.
Well, I suppose. Yeah, there is that, yeah. It's a shame, isn't it, that when you're not using the other one, you can't link the two together to get a massive improvement by combining the graphic cards.
But it does howl a bit when it's at full power, as you would expect a laptop to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there when you turn it on, it goes whoosh.
Yeah. But yeah, just got a new barbecue actually. Arrived yesterday. I'm going to try out at the weekend.
Okay.
Got one of those. No, it's a charcoal, but it's one of them Komodo Joe ones. Those ceramic eggs.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's a ceramic barbecue, but it seals at the top and the bottom. So basically, you light the coals, you cook what you need to, which is ideal because it's only the two of us, and then you shut it, seal it, and then the coals go out, the flames go out. So you can then you save on fuel and everything, and you only cook what you need.
Very good. Is it a bit of a smoker as well? Can it do that or not? You got vent can open or not, or is it? Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't have the can open. You don't have the top open. It's a sealed.
No. There's no way you can open it, crack it open to give a bit of air to keep the fire going, but keep a smoky environment is what I mean.
I believe so. I haven't read the instructions yet. I say
when did it arrive?
Yesterday.
And you haven't read the instructions yet? What's the matter with you? I'd have had it out of the box and played with all the bits, made sure you read the instructions back to front.
There's a slight problem. Well, not a slight problem. There's.
Yeah, you don't know which end of a screwdriver is which. That's the end of the problem, isn't it?
Well, no, it took 2 burly blokes to. It weighs 240 kilos, really? And that's the baby one of the family.
Okay.
It took
God.
two blokes a trolley. It took two beefy blokes and a trolley to get it off the truck and into the house.
And
So-
what blue language, I should think.
Zoe and Mrs. Gill and I managed to disassemble it out of its packaging and move it into the house, so we're not tripping up over it. But you know where our front door is.
Yeah.
The
front.
landing at the bottom of the stairs.
Just in case anybody was wondering.
Hey, what was that?
You said you know where our front door is. I said, yeah, it's at the front, just in case anyone was wondering.
You know what I mean. You know where you come in through the front door.
Of course I do. You know,
Well,
I like to play the
basically,
language, I love it.
The barbecue filled up, or almost. We couldn't get around. It sat in that, just inside the front door at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you get a good time to use it. That's all I can say. Because I don't know. I've been looking at the weather, thinking I don't really want to be barbecuing in this weather. I hope it cools down a bit.
Yeah, well, hopefully, as I say, when it drops to 22 or whatever it is on Sunday,
Yeah.
because
it'd be
Mrs.
good.
Gill is
It'd be really
out
good.
tomorrow. She's ladies that lunch in tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
and well, bitches that day drink, as my sister likes to call it.
Mm.
So yeah, so she'll be out tomorrow. So we will be
Cool, she'd call it
firing
free
it up
time.
on the Sunday.
And what recipes do you use on it then? Is there anything you tend to barbecue that's normal than just slapping a burger and a bit of chicken on there?
To be honest, we haven't had, because there's just the two of us. It's usually such a faff to get the barbecue out that we haven't really bothered. We tended to use the disposable ones when it was
Yeah.
not considered an environmental hazard. But yeah, I mean, there's only the two of us, and so it's only like a couple of burgers and a sausage, and that's it. You're done. You know, it's we don't eat a lot, despite my follow figure. But yeah, I think Mrs. Gill's got some recipes she wants to try, and she's going down to the farm shop tomorrow on her way back from lunching. So
I gotta
see
admit,
what the farm shop has.
Mrs. Andian is a vegetarian, as you know, and there's not an awful lot you can barbecue when it comes to vegetarians. But the one thing she has introduced us to is squeaky cheese. You know the halloumi.
Yeah.
You can get sliced halloumi, put that on a barbecue. It goes a little bit brown and bubbly, and then it's ready. And I tell you what, it's when you bite into it, you know what I mean by squeaky cheese. Then it gets that kind of on your teeth. And we find that's lovely with a little bit of chili sauce or burger relish or something. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm quite a convert on that one.
All right. Might have to, if Mrs. Gilly's watching, see what she says. I doubt she is.
It's worth it. You can get ones with bits of chili in it, or you can just get the chili relish. But it's
Yeah.
on its own, it's fine. But it's we definitely call it squeaky cheese now.
Squeaky cheese.
Squeaky cheese. It is Welsh, yeah.
And what I
Be
do
careful,
want to
though,
do,
'cause it does fall apart and fall down the bloody grill. So you got to
you gotta
trap it
catch
somehow
it.
and keep it. You got to be careful with it, yeah, because it will split and come apart, and then you've got black squeaky cheese, which doesn't taste as nice.
Dear. I want to try doing like a jacket spud in the coals or something like that, or
Yeah.
doing corn on the. I do love a good corn on the cob.
Well, if you're doing corn on the cob, make sure you move it around and don't keep it in there that long.
Yeah, I know it
Because
doesn't
will
need
get
a lot.
hot and it will burn if you're not careful. So, but jacket potatoes again, you can put it in there, and it will take a while. To be fair, jacket potato in the coals, but yeah, that's tasty too once it comes out.
Yeah, somebody
Flashes of butter.
Somebody once told me, I think, that if you ping them in the microwave to kind of start them cooking and then put them in the coals, they don't take anywhere near as long, but they still get that nice.
Yeah, they'll do they will cook off quickly, but that's cheating. That's not barbecuing, is it? Really, that's cheating. I'm a purist. My mum and dad brought me up having barbecues with coal
But
and
bananas and
charcoal
dark
and stuff.
chocolate. Yeah, we always had a charcoal barbecue.
And I've got great memories of just camping on the River Rhine, and my dad having the little skillet out, and we would barbecue off some burgers or some fish or whatever, and that was it. We did that all my childhood, and then
Yeah.
I left home or they left home and whatever, and went back to them, and they got the
Are you
barbecue
off
out.
the
They got
line?
them-
You seem to be drifting.
It's possible. I mean, I can't see a line. There we go.
There we
There's
go.
the line. I was heading in a straight line, but I can't see if I'm off the line or on it. But yes, so I went back to see my mum and dad after a few years, and they got the barbecue out, and it was one of them gas oven on wheels. And I was like, "What the hell's this?" So I was absolutely betrayed. They were like, "It's the barbecue." I was like, "It isn't." Right, so bananas and chocolate. Wrap them in tin foil with the chocolate and stick them in the coals for a while. The chocolate melts into the banana. I tell you what, that does sound nice.
I take it you peel the banana first.
Yeah.
That sounds
it just
sounds quite
it does
interesting.
Can you? I mean, just Nutella. Just thinking Nutella and bananas.
Yeah, but
that
you
would
know,
work.
Mrs. Gill doesn't do nuts, so we can't do
She has to be
Nutella.
round often.
Well, that's why she does. Yeah, on the
Oh,
protest.
see, I'm with you. Now. I didn't win that one, did I? Thanks, Mrs. Gill. Love you too.
Oh dear. Yes.
I wondered what she
it's,
muttered under her breath, but it all makes sense now. Every time I
boil
go
them
to say
first,
goodbye,
and
I
they
hear
will
a
stay
bugger off, and I
softer
wonder
if you
what she means.
barbecue them. Wrapped in foil and swimming in butter. Jacket spuds, half cook them in the oven or microwave first. So I ought to be making notes for this, and then.
Yeah. That's the one problem with barbecues. We don't do it so often that we don't know the timing. So you end up with like the burgers burnt before the sausage is even half cooked, and the chicken's still raw, and then the spuds are still cooking for about 3 hours later. You just can't get it right.
Well, Mrs. Gill went to catering college. It took her a number of years after that because all she ever did was cook one thing at a time. So she was either the veg chef, or she was the meat chef, or she was the bread chef, and she never had to make a full meal and get everything ready in one go.
Oh, that's
She always
the skill,
tells
isn't
of the first meal that she made her mum and dad when she finished catering college. And it was like they basically got the different parts of the meal at different time. The veg turned up first, then the meat was ready, then the potatoes, and it was just.
Oh,
But she's got it right. As you know, she's an amazing cook,
yep.
an absolutely amazing cook. That's why I am the
A bit portly.
a bit portly, not poorly, portly. But she made some stir fries and beef
Stir
chili.
fries
Ooh.
and beef chili. Stir fries and beef. Wow. You got a wok for the barbecue or something?
Wok and roll. I think we've got a hot plate with this one. I think it comes with a skillet thing that you put on the top.
My wife brought me a load of tools that you clamp all the bits of meat into, and then you've got a long handle on them, and they kind of stack over each other. And they're brilliant because you can just lift it up with a handle, turn it over, and plonk it down, and nothing's falling out, and nothing needs scraping off the grill. Perfect. Really, really good tools.
Yeah. Well, we all know that we've got to have a set of tongs that you've got to click 3 times before you start your barbecue. It's the ritual to the barbecue gods.
Yes, it is.
I always remember because my dad had a brick one built in the back garden.
Oh, right.
And he basically, because he used to work at the power station, and he had the welders at the power station make him a frame and basically an iron plate that went in the bottom that all the he had this angle iron thing built, and then this plate went in that all the coals went on, and we used to I mean, I large step family, so we used to have barbecue when the weather was nice. We used to have barbecues out on a weekly basis. But yeah, I always remember the you had to click 3 times before you started.
My mum and dad went and lived in Spain for a while, and they met some American friends out there. And,
Good morning,
hi,
Bluebug.
And this American guy, his wife was, I think she was Thai, I think, or Filipino, one of the two. But lovely, lovely lady. And they invited us round for this barbecue, and I went to visit them one year. And I was in my 20s, so I was quite fit and into fitness and martial arts and stuff. And I had an appetite, let's put it that way, right?
Yeah.
Well, they did something with this joint of beef that I've never tasted
Good morning.
since.
Sorry, Andy. Good morning,
You're
Farming
right, you're
101. Welcome to the channel. Don't recognise the name, but I'm sure you will point out who you are.
It's Farming 101. He's got his name right there. What are you on about?
Yeah, well, the icon, the logo looks familiar. It feels like I should know them from Discord or something. But go ahead. Yes, you had a bit of an appetite. You were
Yeah, and they invited us around for this barbecue, and what they did with this joint of beef is something I've never had before, and it was almost fell apart in your mouth. It was sliced thinly after it had been on the barbecue, and then it had like a red center to it, almost like it was not cooked, but it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just had plate after plate of this sliced barbecue off the joint, and sliced beef off the joint, and my mum and dad were kind of embarrassed because I was eating so much, but I was absolutely loving it. I said, "What have you done to this? How have you done this?" Because we've never had a barbecue with this sort of meat on it before, and apparently it's something like honey and wine and other spices that she marinates this thing in for hours, and then it gets put on the barbecue or smoker, I don't know, to cook, slow cook. Oh, it was the best. I think I've had it twice, and I don't know how you do it, and we've lost touch with them, which is even worse. But yeah, it was the best, and I've never been able to replicate it, even though I've tried marinating meat and put it on the barbecue. Never, nowhere near it. Barbecues are good for Sunday roasts. I'll take your word for that. Never done it.
I know. Because my mum lived out in South Africa. They
Yes.
They used to cook their Christmas. They didn't have turkey out because they couldn't get turkey out there, but they used to have a roast, beef roast for their Christmas, their Christmas day, and they used to cook that outdoors on the braai, as they call it out there.
Yeah. I guess the more you use it, the easier it becomes. But we literally get to use it about 5 times a year, don't we?
Yeah, well, hopefully you've gone up the other end of the field?
Yeah.
You're empty, aren't you? Okay, fair enough.
I am, yeah.
I will go and empty. I'm hoping we might be able to get some use out of it.
2 p.m. here in CTS. Can you guess what that is?
I'm assuming it's central. As in central summertime. CST, I'm assuming it should be. It's about right. 8. Central is 6 hours. So, yeah. Be about right. 2 p.m. Central. Alright, but our head office is in Central, so I can get used to working the conversions out to when our head office is open. Although we have people from East Coast to West Coast, which can really screw up your day.
Sounds like brisket, is it? Okay. Oh, yeah, that does sound nice. Oh, stop it. Food. Who started talking about food? Probably me.
You did. Yep,
Probably.
definitely. Wasn't me.
Yeah, I've heard a way of cooking your Christmas dinner is having the goose or your turkey on the top and letting all the drip, all the fat, on your potatoes below, so that it cooks in the fat of the goose or whatever. But I've never tried that, I must admit. I just get a jar of goose fat and let it cook in that.
Yeah, that's what Mrs. Gill does. Cooks the spuds and the pigs in blankets in goose fat.
Crispy potatoes, lovely.
Potato. Boil it, mash it, put it in a stew. I know. It's not long to Christmas now. It's downhill to Christmas. We've had the longest day.
Yeah, that's true. We have. It felt like today, to be honest.
I know.
Everybody
I must
in
admit,
well.
I had a customer call at 1:30, and it's a guy I know quite well. He actually lives not far away. He only lives in Leeds, and we were just laughing and joking about how hot it was, and you got the Yorkshireman with his knotted hanky. Oh yeah, got to have Yorkshire puddings for on Christmas dinner. And you've got to have Yorkshire puddings with everything if you're in our house, because you're in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
But yeah, always have Yorkshire puddings for Christmas. They're Madam has she likes Brussels sprouts. I don't, and so she gets her sprouts and I get my Yorkshire puddings. Although she gets a Yorkshire pudding as well, which I think is completely unfair.
You could have a sprout.
No, they make me ill. Well, that should make me feel sick.
Oh, they don't make her feel sick later then.
No. Well, I
Okay.
might make her feel sick later, but
That's kind of what I was implying, yeah.
yeah.
It's great, isn't it, when you... I don't know if I should be saying this on the... No, I won't say it.
At least not until after the 9 o'clock watershed,
Correct, yeah.
when Hurion's gone to bed.
Yeah. Well, real Night might find this funny, actually. It's quite amusing when you're sort of in bed, dripped down to hardly anything because of the heat, covered in just a little thin blanket, and the fans in the corner of the room whirring away noisily trying to cool you down. And the wife's sort of next to you, uncomfortable as well, just about dozing off. And you let a little one, you know, and the fan wafts it over her, and it's a bit stinky.
Yes, I do,
You don't
Welsh.
get too much sleep that night.
No. Yeah, I bet you have to go sleep in the spare room that night.
You do get told to, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just about with everything. They're quite nuts. They're actually quite nice. Is Yorkshire puddings with treacle.
Yorkshire puddings are treacle. Well, I suppose it's a savoury or sweet dish, isn't it?
Yeah,
Batter pudding.
it's only
Used to
the
have it
same
with
as
jam
pancakes.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, my mum used to do a load, and then we'd have them with our roast dinner, and there's always be 2 or 3 left over. And afterwards,
Whoa! You have leftover Yorkshire puddings?
No, I'm just getting to that bit. So they weren't served up for the main meal, and they didn't get eaten with the main meal. But after it had all gone down and we were ready, we went and got the leftovers, if you want to call them that, slapped a load of jam in them and ate them then.
I've never heard of leftover Yorkshire puddings. There's never any leftovers in our house.
They weren't left over for long. Yeah, so does Mr. Gill, and he is the giant Yorkshire.
I thought you were going to say I'm the lamb hot pot.
There's a lamb hot pot around. I can guarantee a giant Yorkshireman that will eat it.
Yeah.
I do like lamb.
Although
Expensive though now.
Mrs. Gill's going to go get some. I think I said on the stream last week, if you weren't there, we went to a cookery school. We went to Betty's cookery school last Friday, and we learned to make pork pies and Cornish pasties, and oh my god, they tasted amazing. So Mrs. Gilly's going to go get the meats from the farm shop when she's there tomorrow, and might have to make some more Cornish pasties. They're dead easy to make, but they are delicious.
Yeah. Are you doing it the traditional way with one end meat and potato and the other end pudding?
No. Just
No,
meat
I
and
didn't
veg.
like the sound of that either.
No. Although, you know, in this modern politically correct world, they called them beef and vegetable pasties, but we all know that they were Cornish pasties. Even the way they did the crimp.
Bit of trivia for you.
42.
Why is it that we have beef, we have venison, we have lamb? Although lamb is a bit of an odd one. Mutton. Let's call it mutton. We have mutton, because it is mutton really, isn't it? We have mutton, beef, and venison. But it's not the name of the animal. But we have chicken. And chicken is the name of the animal. What went on there then? Anybody?
Well, I suppose you've got veal as well. Veal isn't the name of the animal.
Correct. Yep. I will enlighten you. 1066. What happened then?
Harold got his eye poked out.
Yep. Battle of Hastings. William the Conqueror, French guy, came across, and the nobility brought with them the names of their meats, which was bœuf, beef, mouton, which is mutton, and venison, which is venison. But they didn't eat chicken because chicken is a commoner's food. So the name of the commoner's food stayed as chicken.
Oh, right.
The English name. How about that? It's cool, isn't it?
No, it's quite warm, actually.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Can't remember. Did I tell you why we've evolved with eyebrows? Can't remember if I told you this fact.
Is it a communication thing?
No.
That's right. That's right, Sim Gamer Gen.
No, it's for exactly the
Probably.
reasons of now.
Reasons of now? What, eyebrows?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's when you sweat, they're designed...
oh, yes.
The way
That's
that
right,
your
yes.
eye... Because you notice your eyebrows, the hairs all actually point outwards. And it's so that when your forehead sweats, it runs around of your eyes to stop you getting sweat in your eyes.
Yeah, we should have developed something like that for our butts.
I don't want to know what you've got. What are you doing with that? I'm just watching you faffing around with that harvester.
I'm just getting lined up because I don't know where the blooming line is, so I have to guess.
Well,
I was way
not
off.
where you thought
Shut
it
up.
was.
It never is.
That's got to be a skill issue.
It's
That's
so,
got to be a
it's so
skill
Leonard
issue.
Nimoy could. It's so Leonard
Play
Nimoy
Spock.
could play Spock. Good answer.
Well, you know where the edge of it's got to be, because it's got to be where the end of the cutter is.
Yeah, I'm getting. That's why I was reversing up, so I get the automatic. And we're just
And
lining
you
it automatically.
were still about 3 rows out on the cutter.
Well, I was talking. I wasn't concentrating. I
I'm
didn't know
talking
you were
about your
watching
butt
me
again.
for
You've been
every-
constipated.
I think somebody's upset Yeaman.
Well, he's the one that agreed to join us. You know, he's
Yeah.
gonna have to
you
put
got
up with this live. He's gonna have to be on this end of the stream, let alone on the
He's gonna have
on that end of the
he's
stream. He
gonna
might
have to-
pull out now.
If he's gonna have to join in, he's gonna have to up his game. If something's upsetting on there, this is us being tame. You should hear us in Battlefield.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Thank you, Welsh. Thanks very
Oh.
much.
That will be... Why did that not work?
It wasn't a
that's 'cause
skill
I'm on
issue.
the
It
end.
just didn't. It wasn't a skill issue at all, Welsh. It just didn't meet with Gilgamoth's high demand and specifications.
There we go.
Look,
It was a bit delayed.
perfect. Nothing wrong there.
I need to go and adjust StreamerBot because it's...
Why?
Because it didn't do the... it didn't do the skill issue on the...
Oh. Is it doing your counter?
It did the counter, it just... Because it was expecting it
Run
to
the
be
animation.
the animation on the other OBS scene.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. I hope the farmers in the UK have a good year this year. I mean, if this El Nino's come in, it could either ruin the crops or make it really good. So we'll see.
Huh? Skill issue. There we go. That's worked.
Cool. Nice one. Yeah. That's not fun.
What's that? I'm...
Bluebug had El Nino for about 10 years straight, killed a lot of farms.
Yeah. Isn't it called something else when it goes south to Australia?
I don't know. Is it? Can I get a pickup?
Oh, you full?
Yep.
But you ain't got to the end.
I know. I'm full.
Gotta get up.
Gotta get out.
Buy it. Sell it. The world's getting hard.
I'm not saying what that's still called.
It's called Phuket, isn't it? Isn't that place in Taiwan? In Thailand?
It is. That's in Thailand. Or Phuket, as some people call it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Actually, I don't need that one, do I? I can get rid of that one. Because it's the same one. There we go. Now, both should work. It's amazing what all this newfangled technology does for streamers.
It is amazing what technology does. Full stop. We've seen it sort of develop over the years. It's great, crazy. Still blown my mind.
Yep, all of that technology for making cat gifs.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. And then there's some people that have actually done something really amazing with it, you know.
We've yet to see that, but
No, we haven't. I mean, I tell you, the amount of times I could watch that starship just coming back down and docking, landing after being up in space, it's just fantastic. It's Thunderbirds in real life, you know. It's amazing.
yeah. Yes, it's quite amazing what we've done.
Yeah, I think I've heard of La Nina. I didn't think it was the heat wave, but you're right. Because isn't El Nino like a wind, basically, isn't it? It's not necessarily hot weather, is it? Just a strong wind.
It's the global wind tunnel that connects. I think it's South America to the UK, which is why us being on equal latitude with Canada, they get 10 feet of snow and minus whatever, and we get a couple of flakes and a biscuit
headache.
boost.
Yeah.
Ooh, 99. Oh, that'd be. I could go for a 99 with a couple of flakes in it about now.
Mm-hmm. I think I had 4 ice creams yesterday.
And it's no wonder you're in shape. Well, round's a shape, isn't it? Oh, is that the Gulf Stream?
I haven't sweated that much since I was at the gym for a couple of hours on the trot, you know. So 4 ice creams, I'm sure I burnt that off. It wasn't one after the other. It was just through the day.
Yeah, I used
People
to
kept
like
bringing
it.
them in.
I used to like it when we were in, when Mrs. Gill and I used to work in the same office, because we were on a big commercial park, and ice cream after ice cream van would come round. You're like, ooh, ooh. That's the only problem with working from home. Certainly, when it's not the summer holidays, the ice cream vans don't come round through the day. It's just not fair.
Have I got it wrong there, GamerGilgamoth? Is it the Gulf Stream? I don't think it's that. The Gulf Stream's high level, isn't it? I'm thinking of a specific wind that El Nino's about. Am I wrong? I might be.
Won't be the first
I thought
time.
It was more of a. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I take it I'm wrong. That's fine. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It's not hurting me.
Well, Mrs. Andian tells you that all the time, that you're wrong.
Yeah, Mrs. Andian's always right.
Yep, you married Mrs. Wright. You just didn't realise her first name was Always.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you responded to Gil. Okay. Sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Ah, right,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. I love the fact that you've put the little squiggly thing above the N. That's really cool. I can never type with those little symbols. I never know how to do it.
Copying and pasting it from a website that already has the squiggle is the best way around that.
I think you've been doxed. I I think you've been exposed there, Gamer Gem.
Although you know that Mrs. Gill has the 2 dots over one of her letters, so I do know how to do that with the holding the Alt key down the numpad.
YouTube chat did it. Wow.
Good
Spot
grief.
the II.
The II? You mean the AI?
That's how you say it. I.
It's is that the Yorkshire version of AI? Aye.
Yeah, I. Yeah. The Newcastle version is YI.
Why? Yeah.
The Welsh version is die.
I thought that was the German version.
Oh. No, that's spelt different.
That's what Sideshow Bob says, isn't it? It's not die Bart diet, it's German.
If you're enjoying the stream, please remember to like, thumbs up, and subscribe, ring the bell to help feed the YouTube algorithm. Because it's all about feeding the YouTube algorithm. What a
Rather
world
than
we live
feeding
in.
you and me. I'd rather feed you and me.
I would.
I'm getting hungry now.
I'm getting thirsty, I must admit. I keep thinking, how do I message my son who's downstairs and say, bring us a beer? Or a drink, or a cold one. Whew.
You mean he's not watching?
He's got right into that Vox Machina and Mighty 9 animated series on Prime
Oh,
Video.
right.
So he's glued to that at the moment.
You haven't got him trained well, have you?
Nothing's perfect.
Except our wives. They're definitely up there.
Yeah. Ain't got
Just
much to complain
making
about,
sure
really.
neither of them are listening.
It could be worse. We could be, abused husbands. We could be not allowed to stream.
Nah, that's never going to happen. They get rid of us for a couple of hours. They're quite happy for the peace and quiet. We know that. We know our place.
Maybe.
But no, we have lovely wives.
Mm-hmm.
Who let us get away with all kinds of shenanigans.
Yep, that is true.
Or as Mrs. Gill sometimes says to me, I love you, I just don't always love the things that you do.
My wife says I'm easy to buy for at Christmas and birthdays. She knows me so well.
Socks. And Y fronts.
No, I just need permission.
Permission. To buy socks
To
and
buy
waterfronts.
something I wanted. That's what I get the kids to buy me because they don't have a clue. But there's always a bit of hardware or something I want, and just need that little permission.
No, Blue, it's fine. It's fine.
You can tell us the truth, Gil. Go on.
You know
We won't
Mrs.
tell
Gilbert as
anybody.
well as I do. It's
Yeah.
she doesn't
lucky
care
man.
if I say things.
No. She just stops your donut ration, and that's it, isn't it?
She just
You
stops
said about that
feeding me.
better.
That's even worse. She does all the cooking in the house. That's it. It's
Yeah.
do you think you're gonna squeak it to the end of
I'm
the?
trying. I think I will. I think I can.
Because you didn't last time. You
I might just be on the edge. Oh, this is going to be a very close thing. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. No.
99. No.
Oh.
Good job we ain't got crop destruction on. Go on, it's easier for you to turn than it is for me. Alright, there we go.
You can't say cream pie. You'd be eating it.
Oh, I had a cream egg earlier. Found it in the cupboard, in the sweetie cupboard. It was like, ooh, there's one left over from Easter. Best before end of July, I better eat it now.
Yeah. And the other dozen.
Shush. Got a bit soggy though. Bit squishy in the heat.
Yeah.
That's got to be a skill issue driving into the corn like that.
No, not skill issue. It's just manoeuvring.
Your port side manoeuvring thrusters aren't working as well as expected. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Oreo ice cream.
Have you heard the new radio advert for the for Oreos?
Nope.
It's like a rap song. It's twist it, lick it, something like that. And it's like you kind of sat there going, "What is this?" And then when you realise what it is, it's like, "Oh, it's Oreo." And then once you then understand the words, you know what it's talking about, and you're like, "Oh, right."
Do you think it's off an advert on the telly that they've just taken the music off of, or and then you're left to wonder what the heck they're on about until you get it?
Yeah. It is a TV advert. I think I've caught the TV advert once, but yeah, I keep hearing it because sit in the conservatory and listen to the radio, and it keeps coming on the radio. And I've only once seen it. It took me a while to realize until you get to the very end, and it goes. It says Oreos, and you're like, oh, that's what it was. That's what it was on about. Because otherwise, you just sat there going, what is this? I mean, most radio adverts, you sit there going, what is this thing on about? But yeah, it took me a while. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. It's all this talk of ice cream and food, and I've had my tea. Let's be. It's not like I haven't been fed. Mrs. Gill does look after me.
Yeah.
Although, T-GIF, definitely. I'm ready for the weekend.
Me 3. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to a day doing very little tomorrow and just enjoying the weather. I might even go for a walk down by the river, have a look at some boats, just chill out really.
Take your youngest with you and you might actually not avoid throwing her in.
Yeah, she might not be doing much tomorrow. I might take her. Yeah.
You might bring her back as well.
Date. Yeah, I might do. She's a little firecracker. She really is.
Like mother, like daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose like father, like son, because he's turning into a bit of a gamer boy, isn't he?
Well, he keeps kicking your ass, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It just shows the amount of skills I've lost, you know, because he's just like me.
That's all right. One day he'll be training his son in playing games, and then his son will be beating him.
I wonder what the gaming industry would look like back in future when he's training his kid. You know, do you think it'll be virtual or
I
just
don't
how
know.
much that'll be changing? Crazy, isn't it, when you think about it?
I mean, we've got the technology for VR now, but it's never really taken off.
Well, it's not everywhere. Computer power and expense has been the kind of threshold of too expensive.
Well,
But what if that
but I
changed?
mean, console. There's VR for consoles, but
Okay, but again, consoles aren't cheap. They're hardly 20 quid off the shelf, are they?
no.
No, so you're talking quite a bit of power, and not everybody's developing because there's not a big market for it. But just think if that changed, and suddenly you don't need a screen anymore, you don't need the hardware. I mean, you've seen the size the PCs are getting these days; it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's like one day, you know, you'll have probably a wristband on your arm and a pair of specs, like Google specs or whatever, that go over your eyes, and you're wandering around playing games that are better than this, and you're in the cab, and oh, amazing! I just can't imagine what the gaming industry really is going to look like. Although I have, I suppose.
Well, I mean, you know, we've seen it. We've seen things. I mean, I remember playing Unreal Tournament and, you know, going from text graphics to 8-bit Manic Miner to, you know, all the way up to what we're playing these days. I mean, you know, this is
It's incredible. I love looking
quite
at these machines
realistic.
and thinking these are really 3D, really there, aren't they? The lights off them,
I suppose it all
fantastic.
depends on what happens with the AI market.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the Gamers Nexus stuff, you know, Nvidia don't want you to own the hardware. They want you to lease it because they get more money out of it. So if they stop making the chips for you to buy and only have the chips for you to lease, then the gaming market will be a completely different. I will have wiped us out by then, probably, Jen.
Yeah, probably.
You know, it'll be complete. But then, you know, was it Google tried that with their gaming platform that you streamed your game, but you know, internet connectivity is just not reliable and stable enough to be able to do high frame rate gaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they, you know, you would think somebody like Google has the money and the resources to throw at it. But yeah. But yeah, I think it kind of depends where the technology bubble's going to burst or whether.
Well, if you see what Elon Musk has been saying he's going to be doing with AI and spaceships and satellites, and it's quite interesting what he's doing. Have you seen? Have you heard?
I haven't actually.
So he's looking at sending, launching. I think it's nearly 1 million launches a year is what he's aiming for, right? 1 million launches a year. I'm pretty sure that's the figure. And he wants to get satellites up in space that are AI agents or AI machines, because up in space, there is no restriction on infrastructure in the ground. You don't have to have massive data centers to get rid of heat, because space is a vacuum, it will take the heat. You don't need to be creating masses of energy because he's up there with solar panels that are always getting light from the sun without the obfuscation of the atmosphere. And it doesn't have to be glass, it just has to be minimum glass and lots of surface area in a way that's very thin because there's no rain and wind and erosion on them. And he can do. You think about it. He can do this. He can get them up there and doing that. And then he's got all that AI processing going on up there.
You say that, but there are going to be times when the Earth is between them and the sun, and it doesn't matter how you angle. I mean, there will always be some that do have sunlight, but if these are processing things, there's always going to be, say, a third that have no light on them. And they'll have internal batteries, but if they say that it doesn't have wind and rain, they still have micrometeorites, and the biggest problem up there is it's so congested. There's just
it's very much so.
So much junk up there.
Yeah.
That it needs a space garbage truck to go up and clean up all. In fact, that should be where he's putting his energy is into, because all of the gold and the precious metals that are up there in those obsolete satellites. Just think of all the money that you could.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Save
but
by.
If you've got a reusable rocket that can do 1 million launches a year, you could probably put a little bit aside to do that.
Well, why would you? You would put something up there rather than bringing it down, process it, and then firing it back up again and waste all that energy. Why would you not just put something up there to process it all up there and then save resources of?
Ultimately, this is what he's trying to do, isn't he? He's trying to set up industry on Moon and Mars and stuff like that, and then eventually colonize it with people. So that's his ultimate target when you look at him and when you listen to what he's saying. But wow, it's just mind-blowing that we can do this sort of thing.
To be fair, we could have done this years ago if
if
there wasn't the conflict and the space. If
politics, I've always said it takes one person to actually do something, and the rest. If you get a committee involved, it never happened.
Yeah,
that's how the Pharaohs.
Well, that's the problem with politics, isn't it? They're 4 years in America or whatever it is. I mean, ours don't even last 4 years these days.
No, this way. Go this way.
All right. And then the next one goes, I'll just stop whatever the previous one was doing, whether it doesn't matter if it's a good idea or not, but it wasn't my idea, therefore I'm going to remove funding from it. So yeah, I think it will take a corporate entity to do that, because they don't have
just as an example, you just look at what SpaceX has done over NASA. I mean, NASA was the big place to go and work, the big clever bods, everything for years. It's a little brother now, isn't it?
Yeah. I do feel sorry though for Blue Origin with their recent rocket loss. It exploded on the. They were doing a test fire, and it exploded on the pad and wiped the pad out.
Yeah. Why did you feel sorry for that exactly?
Because I know a guy that left NASA to go work on that rocket at Blue Origin, and all his hard work's gone up in smoke.
Well, not necessarily, because they all say, every experience is a learning experience. So they've got the money to play with that sort of stuff. They got the sort of money to make the loss, haven't they?
Oh yeah, that's why I say FAIL stands for first attempt in learning. It's
yep, yeah, correct, yeah.
It's always a learning experience, but it's kind of
different arsehole, same shit. Yeah, I think you mean in the government there.
I'm assuming she's talking about the government. It's but he's put a significant amount of, well, not just him, but you know, they've spent a significant amount of time and effort to get that, and for it to all go wrong because of a lightning strike, it's or whatever it was that it went bang with. But yeah. It's quite funny because I sit and watch some of the stuff that he posts on one of the other Discords I'm on in the space and science channels on there, and it's quite amazing. Some of the the
Yeah.
building of the rockets and
Yeah, it is amazing. It's just mind blowing.
But
I try
you're
and
right,
keep an eye on the technology development. It's amazing. I love it. It's so kind of, ooh, what next?
yeah. I mean, you look at the shuttle, and that was supposed to be a reusable spacecraft, but actually there was so much of it that wasn't reusable.
Yeah.
Um,
Triggers broom, isn't it?
and then because they were looking at it from this is the way we've always done it, or this is how we designed it based on previous iterations, whereas you get the likes of SpaceX and Blue Origin who come in and go, right, well, let's start, what can we do?
Yeah, as a business, we've got to turn this around quickly, yeah. With Kerbal.
Yeah, he's in the Kerbal channel that I Kerbal Discord that I'm in. But yeah, he's constantly posting photographs of what's going on, but it's he kind of, I mean, that's the stuff he can post, but
Yeah.
it's but I mean, even in my industry, I work in technology, and this agentic AI stuff that's coming out is it's no longer about building servers. It's you say to the AI, I want a server of this size on this network doing this, and it goes away and does it for you. It's it's quite amazing where we're going.
It's Star Trek, isn't it? I mean, computer reroute the power grid from so-and-so to so-and-so.
Yeah.
Okay, done. It's like, wow.
If only we could live in peace and harmony, just like Star Trek.
We come in peace, shoot to kill.
That's the one. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. That was the first vinyl that I bought myself. Was
What,
Star
Klingons
Trek
on the starboard bow?
Star Trekking by the Firm, and
Yeah.
I bought it as a vinyl single, and it came in a white paper sheath. It didn't even have an album art or anything like it. It was a white paper, and I remember drawing on it a Star Trek communicator, and I drew a tree and put Captain's log, and
I think we had a VHS video recorder back then when that was coming out, and we must have recorded that off top of the pops or something. And that videotape got played and played and played and played to the point where it actually
Stretched.
wore part of it out. Yeah, so it kind of, you couldn't watch it without it having defects
yeah.
and a bit of sound warping on it. It was played so often, but yeah, that bloody song.
I know. You kind of look back at it now, and
Yeah. Yeah, can you change the laws of physics? Laws of physics.
oh dear. I'm gonna have to go look up when it came out now. But I remember going into town on the bus and going to Woolworths, and
Can you pick and mix for 5p and still have change for fish and chips on the way home? Something like that. Ooh, posh, get you. Laserdisc. I think I saw one or two laser discs.
was released May 1987. There you go.
Ooh.
and it was the video for it was a stop-go animation.
Yeah. You were right, Jen. 86. 87. Yeah.
87. Yeah.
Oh.
Entered at number 74 and climbed to number 1.
Skill issue.
Collided with it.
Skill issue there. Just got caught on the tree with my pipe out.
Should have put 2 headlands.
Oh, I can manage. Not very well. I can
I'm
manage.
going to say. You're not on the line there, not by a long shot.
No. I pressed H and 3 to engage, but I don't think it got it. Where are you going now?
Thank you, Welsh.
Yeah. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, I remember we had the... is it the Philips 2000 that came out before VHS and Betamax? And it was actually a
Don't know, was it?
two-sided... You have to take the tape out and turn it over like you could an audio cassette.
Oh, don't know, can't remember that.
Alright, Eamon, take care, buddy. We'll catch up with you later. Hopefully catch up with you tomorrow and we'll have a chat about what things...
Yes. See you later, Eamon. Enjoy the
Yeah,
weekend.
I think it was... It came out because there was the format wars between VHS and Betamax. And Philips had one around the same time. And it was the same size as a VHS. I think it was slightly larger than a VHS tape. But the sprockets went all the way through, like with an audio cassette. You used to be able to record on both. You used to be able to turn it over and record on the other side.
Okay.
And we had one of them, and then that kind of lost out as Betamax and VHS became more popular. And then, of course, we went Betamax, and then everybody else went VHS.
Yeah. I remember my granddad turning up with an old estate car, probably a new estate car back then, but it was an estate car, and he had a Betamax tape system in it, and I didn't know what the heck it was. And we listened to some tunes on it, and I can't remember it being any better than ordinary tape.
You mean an 8-track?
But no, he had like a... It was like a cartridge in
Betamax
his
was
car.
video.
Sorry, what was it then?
Yeah,
was it 8-track?
Was it 8-track and 4-track?
Something. It had some kind of... It was a difference. It was what beat...
Yeah, I remember. I know
tape-
the cartridges
tape
you
beat.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. But he had this cartridge system, and it was going up against the tape cassette, I guess, and it lost out. So I couldn't tell you that it had any better quality or not because I didn't really hear it very much. But I remember him having it.
Yeah, I remember because my granddad had one. He had a Rover 3500. and he had one in that. So I know what you mean.
Yeah, I think it was like a Granada estate or something like that.
Similar era.
Similar. Yeah.
But yeah, it's... But yeah, Betamax, VHS were obviously video formats.
Hmm. Yeah, it must have been an 8-track or something then.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. But yeah, but the Betamax was actually the better of the technologies from a.
Yeah, but what was
storage.
it? Was it too expensive, or I can't remember?
No,
why it
there were
lost out.
similar prices. It was just that the Warner Brothers and is it Paramount backed VHS, and they ended up there weren't
Winning
enough
out, yeah.
studios backing Betamax, so it won out because of the backers.
Yeah. Either their pitch was crap, or they just got in there too late.
But it was the same with mini discs and CDs, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Or similar. I'm gonna say you're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Wonder what the next big format war will be. Because you had
light.
I'm gonna say because you had Blu-ray and HD DVD, didn't you? And that was the last one that I can remember.
Yeah, but that's still on a solid piece of thing that was spun round, or wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just the format and the capacity. HD DVDs had a bigger capacity than Blu-ray, but again, it was because the studios backed Blu-ray. Well, we're about halfway down the field, and we've been at this for 2 hours.
Goodness.
Or nearly 2 hours, just shy of 2 hours. Yeah, Jen, I know a lot of people that are dropping the subscription models.
Yeah, it's difficult to get hold of the physical media these days, isn't it? That's the part of the problem. You can't build your own servers without the hardware, you know, but the physical tunes or videos or whatever it is you want to call it. It's very difficult.
What are you doing?
I had a tweaky thumb. Then it just literally spasmed and I pressed the button on my mouse.
Another skill issue there.
It's old age issue, that, I think.
I said skill issue.
I looked into that, Jen, actually, and I remember when a record player, you could pick up a record player for about 20 quid because nobody was using them and nobody wanted them. And now you look at a record player and they're like £100, £200. It's like somebody's creaming the money out of this, aren't they?
I still have my original
hi-fi deck.
Hi-fi deck. In fact, I still have, kicking around somewhere. Thank you, Welsh. Glad somebody's listening. I actually have a turntable that has a USB output on it. Because Mrs. Gill went through and recorded all her albums. And then realised just how poor the quality was and bought them on CDs because it was cheaper than faffing around.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the days when you used to stick a tape in, listen to the radio, when you tune your light.
Are you actually on the line on that one?
I have no idea, am I?
I don't know. You seem to be a bit... Are you? Yeah, I still have my VHS player as well, Jen.
Yeah, it's pushed me back that way.
Okay. Fair enough. I think I still have some collectible tapes. I think we went through and some things that I couldn't get on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever.
I can remember the advertising for The Empire Strikes Back and Star Wars, the trilogy basically, and they were selling it on VHS tape, and they were selling it saying, and the big headline for this sale was, "For the last time, for sale," and in small letters, "on this format." And the amount of people that rushed out to buy the trilogy because they thought it was the last time they'd ever be able to get their own copy of this. And then, of course,
I have the
fell by the
I
side.
have the trilogy on VHS still.
Oh, you got suckered in, did you?
No, I didn't realise that. I think I got it as a Christmas present or something.
Yeah.
And then they released
Yeah,
the remaining 3 films, 6 films, 12 films, however many more there are in the series now.
Yeah. Oh, they ruined it, didn't they?
Yeah, when we were going out for Mrs. Gill's birthday, she says, "Oh, I fancy going seeing that new Star Wars movie." And I'm like, "Okay, what? Which one?" And she told me which one it was, and it was like whatever the latest one is. And I went, "You do realise that that's the latest in about the last dozen, and we haven't seen any of the others?" And she went, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah." Kind of helps if you've watched the other movies and even some of the TV series, because they're all. It's getting a bit like the Avengers ones.
Yeah, the Marvel heroes. Yeah.
The Marvel ones, where you've got to watch them in the right order, and actually you've got to watch the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and some of the other TV series, because they all interlink in the story arc, and yeah.
I'll have to pick up Andor then on your recommendation, because I haven't seen Andor, Jen.
Wow. What, the Star Wars toys, Blue Bug? Still in their shrink wrap? Wow. I've still got my Transformers in the loft, but they've been well played with, and my Lego. Andor is Star Wars for adults. Okay.
Okay. Did you see that they've bought the Commodore rights and they're remaking the old Commodore 64s plus other things? There's a YouTuber who's done pretty well with his retro gamer YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And he did a lot, and he built a Tesla kit, Knight Rider.
Yeah.
And then he actually went out and bought an actual kit car.
Yeah.
And he's just really into the old retro stuff. And then he's met up with a few of the old people who started off the Commodore computer stuff.
Oh, you nearly clobbered that tree then.
I know, I was on the keys though. And he's managed to buy the rights to Commodore. Then they got it all remanufactured in China, I guess, at some industrial place, and they're now producing them and selling them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know, because Nintendo did that with the SNES, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
There was the mini SNES, and it had all of the games loaded in it.
All of the games, yeah.
Well, yeah, a large selection of games from the original
SNES. I know what you
SNES.
mean. Yeah, they did, yeah.
Because Mrs. Gill borrowed one off a friend of ours. And
but
she
it was
played,
their rights anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah. But she played the Castlevania game because she used to love that when we've still got her original SNES, but trying to get an analog input into anything at the moment is not easy. But anyway, that's a different matter. But yeah, and she went, but she says, "Oh, I'm really looking forward to playing this." And she played it, got 2 screens in, and died, and back to the start. And it's like there's no save points. And she got 3 screens and 4 screens and 5 screens in and died and went back to the start. And she's like, no. I'm going to leave that memory. I'm going to leave that memory as something.
Yeah, it's the old adage, isn't it? Just how many 50p's did you pump into that laser Dragon Quest game?
Oh dear. But yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I remember. Actually, somebody was telling me the other day that there used to be a place in Disney that Zoe and I used to love called Disney Quest, which was basically 5 floors of old arcade games, and they were on free to play. And then it shut down. Because we used to, when we were in Orlando, we used to go there on our last day because they'd kick us out of the apartment at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then you were
waiting for your airport at 8 o'clock at night.
Your flight wasn't until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So we used to go to Disney Quest and used to play on the arcade games all day, and have fun and all the rest of it. And then they closed it down, and we all got quite annoyed about it. And somebody, when I was down in London at a meeting the other day, I was talking to one of my colleagues down there, and he says there's I think they call it Arcade Quest, or I did message Mrs. Gill with it the other day. Arcade Club. And there's one in Leeds, and it's exactly the same. It's like 3 or 4 floors of old arcade games, and you pay a fee to go in, and then they're all on free to play. So you can just go and just keep playing arcade games for your heart's content. There's one over in Manchester as well, but there's one just down the road from us in Leeds.
Wow. I did not know about them. Didn't even know about the Disney one.
Oh, Disney one. I mean, it's what, 5 years, 6 years since we last went to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
We always said we wouldn't go back while the Fanta Fura was still in power. So. So hopefully next year we'll be able to go back.
Fair enough.
But yeah, they knocked it down and made it into an NBA museum. And it's like, why?
Yeah. Shame.
Right, okay, so it is just after 9:30. We'll get to the end of this row, and I think we will call that a night. It's been amazing having you join us. Thank you for suffering through the heat to be with us. It is much appreciated. If you can, like and subscribe. If you're not already, if you're watching this later and you're not subscribed, please do. But at least, at the very least, click on the like button. It's much appreciated. It does help. All helps go towards the algorithm so we can get out there. But yes, next week... Oops. That was the wrong button. Next week, that was a Gill issue, we are back with Subnautica. And yeah, as I say, we're actually getting quite far through on that. The week after that, on the Friday the 10th of July, we will be here for the final live stream of Courtright Lines. And then we have a couple where I will be solo streaming. I will probably do something a bit different for those 2 weeks. And then, yes, we will be back. You misspelt it. Yeah, we will be back. And then on the... Yeah, you're not going to get that because it's in the wrong scene. So, but it is going to count the number. So yes, thank you very much for joining us. It has been much...
Don't look at this.
That's definitely worth a skill issue. yes, thanks very much, guys, for watching. Thanks to those who come later. It's very, very much appreciated. Have a great weekend. If you are barbecuing, be safe.
Thank you, Welsh.
Yeah, you
Thank
too,
you, Jen.
Welsh. Thanks, Jen, Eamon,
Thank you, Bluebug. Thanks, Eamon.
Farming 101. Much appreciated, guys. Thank
All
you
you
for
guys. It's good to
joining in the fun. Yep, definitely. But yeah, this channel wouldn't be the same without you guys joining in every Friday, and looking forward to what comes after Courtright Line. Thanks very much, everybody. We shall see you next Friday. Take care, and bye-bye.
Bye.